Morning, folks. How's it going? Oh, forgot I left the head of the way called the wipers on automatic. But well. Uh, I was just sitting here and suddenly the windshield wipers. What? Oh. Uh, yeah, more and more weirdness on Twitter. Because a lot of people are speculating what's going on. Because as some of you already know, yeah, John Barrowman left Twitter, but his account on Instagram, which I've been following for quite a while, is still there. Um, but it's just strange to me that, like I said, I get a thing in my inbox regarding somebody possibly being put in charge of a Doctor's spinoff, and that same week, Barrowman comes on and leaves a message on Twitter and his various accounts, talking about how you just received some very bad news. Now, Barrowman leaving Twitter, I don't blame him. There's a lot of people leaving Twitter. There's no freezing rain here. It's actually like 44 degrees out here this morning, so freezing rain ain't a problem. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to dig the umbrella out of the back seat this morning. I always keep one in the car just in case. Okay, it's a puzzler because it does seem to correlate. Then he has that post about Eve Miles, which caught me off guard because I thought, they were all pretty tight still, the Torchwood cast. So, what did Eve do that, raised desire? Now, Nyoko Mori, if you remember, played, Tosh, has already been on Twitter telling people, that, to leave John, stop talking trash about John Barrowman. Folks, there's a lot of people saying this, a lot of people saying that. I don't know John Barrowman personally. It's not like we were hanging out at the club together or anything like that. Like I said, I met him once, but it was a few years back. And the wife and I got selfies with him. He was like, can't remember how much a selfie, but and then he made sure we got a whole string of them. I just remember it was back during the Moffat era because he was not a fan of Moffat. That's all I'm going to say. But the fact is, he says he can't talk about it. Now, as we all know, a Big Finish Audio just got is getting promoted with Eve Miles returning as Gwen Cooper to Torchwood. Now, I told a lot of people I didn't think that they were going to get, much out of the main, unless it's been already recorded, out of the main cast, because I thought, okay, the main cast is going to stand with John, okay? They're going to tell Big Finish, look, you until you quit this persecution of John. But so maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. But at the same time, he says he can't talk about it. And it's like, the audio's right there. It's already been promoted. And which is what led me to the speculation that, all right, I know somebody's been sent messages about a spinoff. I have copies of it. Thank you, the source person. I can't say their name because I don't want them getting in trouble. I don't want the people they talk to getting in trouble. You see, I'll tell you why. Like I said, it's not like these guys who are making up stuff or running around pumping stuff. This is people I know, and I don't want the people they know getting in trouble. So, it's kind of weird that all happened at once, which is what led me to the speculation, like I said, the hypothesis that maybe RTD, with him being back in charge of Julie Gardner, is going to try to reboot Torchwood. And possibly they've already contacted Eve Miles about it. And the Big Finish thing, that's not a big deal, because chances are with the Big Finish, they record those very, very, very early on. So that's already been done and in the can for months, the Big Finish audio. They do those very well in advance. So, kind of makes me wonder. It's kind of weird how the weakness pops up. Like I said, I met him briefly for a little while, and he was very kind. He wanted to engage with you. Like I said, we talked a bit about Doctor Who and what was going on. And like I said, he wasn't a fan of Moffat, I'll tell you that. But at the same time, I know him and Moffat, I think, had a tiff because he claimed Moffat was keeping Captain Jack off the show or whatever, something like that. Or keeping Torchwood off the show. I don't know. But, yeah, I just read that message again the other day. And, like I said, I don't know what's going on. But, like I said, it's kind of weird. You got these two things happening, as a coincidence the same week. I'm not going to go into it. Like I said, I did tell him off the record. That's why I'm being deliberately vague. And I always keep my word on those things, okay? And the only reason I'm even mentioning what little I have is because it's been a number of years. So that's why I'm being deliberately vague, okay? So it makes me wonder if these things aren't correlated. If, RTD's popped back in and he's going to try to jumpstart everything. I was hoping Peter Capaldi would already be at Big Finish by now. To be honest with you. And it kind of, so I don't know. Well, you got to remember, though, he is doing other projects. He's been, the Devil's Hour I keep hearing about. But like I said, by the time I get home, I'm lucky if I stay awake for an hour to even do anything. And then it's just all these 9-hour days stacked up. And I'm hoping this Saturday is going to be canceled. I'm hearing rumors about it already. Because, frankly, I can't stand working Saturdays. Because, ugh. Sorry, I was getting caught up a little bit on the... So, like I said, I really, because, like I said, I know a lot of people like Dudman, but I tried. I really tried to listen to that Peter Capaldi thing he did. I can't remember which story it was. I didn't make it a half hour into it. I was like, no, what the hell were they thinking? I'm sure his Tennant and, Smith are very impressive, but this young Englishman trying to sound like a Scotsman, old Scotsman, did not work. Yeah, I said the only other thing I had tiffed about Big Finish is when they did that thing to Sarah Jane, and who did they have it read it off? Tom Baker, Waycott, and no, they had Jacob Dudman because he was cheaper. I hope that guy realizes he's being used to save a few bucks here and there. Man, that rain is starting to really come down out here. Oh. Minecraft background. Oh, I never got into Minecraft. I've seen videos of people playing it and all that. Wasn't my thing. Hmm. Yeah, they were originally thinking, I think this was going to hit yesterday when it was colder outside. And I parted ways with a lot of people after What Lies Beneath and all that, and there were reasons for it I don't want to go back into. And like I said, I just realized it's been 8 months since I put out the last part of what you call it. And it's just been a weird year for me. I don't know what it is. I've got one audio almost completely done. I just got to focus and get it done. And like I said, it's just that time of year where, the seasonal depression creeps in, and plus we had other things going on this year, and well, I definitely gotta get going in. I just looked at the time. Folks, I gotta get running inside, so I gotta fish the umbrella out from the back of the car. So there's a reason Eric is the way he is, and like I said, we're gonna go into that if I ever get to it on Murder on the Chautauqua. There's a reason why what's going on is going on. Why this independent freighter captain from the 32nd century is now stuck with a Dalek, and I was gonna go a bit more into it as to how that happened or why that happened. How that happened is going to be probably a short story. I just got to focus and get on it. Yeah, because I'm almost done with Time to Pull the Weeds, so I got to finish that off. There's a couple other story ideas I've been wanting to do, and I keep putting them off. Like I said, but the good ideas stick, as Stephen King says, and these ones are stuck in my mind. There's one piece of historical fiction I'm kind of wary to do it because it would involve a number of celebrity names, and I don't want to go too much into that one, so I'd have to put a big fat warning on it saying, names and all that are used in a fictitious manner. I got to get going. I am way behind. Take care, everybody. Hopefully we'll see you all in the future. Be kind, be calm, be safe, and enjoy the rest of your day.